YouTube, yeah, man. I'm about to go get it cut, man. I ain't gonna cut it off now, but I'm just getting a little edge up. So I'm gonna just showing y'all a little before and after, just the before. But yeah, I got a video coming today, I did some little researching, I'm mostly, pretty much I was reading, what I'm saying? It's a book called Think and Go Rich, That book is very powerful, bro. But I got like a message that I got out of that book, you know what I'm saying? And it like really stuck with me. But I'm gonna be sure to like explain that on the next clip and everything, you know what I'm saying? Or whenever I get into the actual video, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, YouTube, yeah, man, some finished results right here, man. I got that big cut. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Yeah. Ooh, I know some people about trying to get on me though. But yeah, this like the finishing touch, you know what I'm saying? The before. I saw the before. The after. So y'all see it, you know what I'm saying? Alright. So I'll see y'all on the next clip, bro. Yeah. Hold on, let me get some better light. Alright, yo, man, I had to get that done nailed in, bro. Make sure that jump, if you do YouTube, But this video is about this book, and this video is that I'm already rich, you know what I'm saying? I know, I put the black spray all the way up in there, bro, Like, it's my hair, boy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do that all the time, though, but shit, man. You gotta improvise sometime, bro. Tired of saying this, that little spot of screen right there, you know what I'm saying? Just sitting there, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna start talking bad about me, bro. I still look amazing today. I still look handsome today. I still full of energy. I still bringing straight positive vibes, speak affirmations, we want to make sure that you speaking the fullest of yourself in the most positive way, You don't want to just keep talking about yourself because your subconscious ain't gonna understand it, and then ain't gonna start reflecting it on your face for real. You gonna be like, oh, I look like, because you've been talking about yourself, you know what I'm saying? And when you talk about yourself, your subconscious is instead of taking that in, and that's how you manifest, So just watch what you say, bro. It's power in your tone. But yeah, this book right here, bro, very, very good book, bro. Very, very good book that I've been learning a lot in. Last time I made a video, I couldn't really remember on different parts, but this time I've been showed to like notate it on different quotes that I seen that really made sense to me. So I'm gonna go over it if I made with you guys, One of them said, one of the main weaknesses of mankind is the average man familiarity with the word impossible. Bro, that word impossible, bro, that's an evil word, bro, because it can really like contradict a lot of things in your life, and when it comes to your path and your growth, where you want to see yourself at next, on the next level, Stop thinking like that, bro. Like, don't think things are impossible. Like, don't get in that mindset, And that's I ain't gonna lie, that was a mindset I always had. Cause I can't really talk because I was always the type of person that used to criticize myself, doubt myself, feel like I'm not enough or I'm not ready yet, and it doesn't even mean like you shouldn't even put yourself in that type of energy or that type of frequency, But moving on to like what I want to go over next in this book, because I haven't finished it yet. I still got a good little piece to go, but I done read a good bit. Success comes to those who become success conscious. Failure comes to those who indifferently allows themselves to become failure conscious. So that's another deep statement right there in itself, bro. Like, if you think that you're gonna be failure, just like I said about the subconscious thing, watch what you say to yourself. Watch what you think about yourself. Watch what you're thinking about your future, your plans, your goals, when you taking a leap, you know what I'm saying? Like a leap of faith, that word been going around a lot lately, you know. But when you thinking out of that box, bro, and you put yourself in that energy, it's gonna be coming. And whatever it is, you know, you don't want to do nothing where you putting spells on things and people, you know, like in a way of just trying to forcefully make it yours, you know, because everything, especially a person, got free will, bro. So you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to like be that type of guy or that type of woman or queen, you know what I'm saying? Or king, you know, or however you want to preference yourself when it comes to presenting yourself, you know. But yeah, man, that right there was another one that I had. And another one I have right here. One sound idea is all that one needs to achieve success. The principle described in this book contains the best. The most practical of all of that is known concerning ways and means of creating useful ideas. So when it comes to this right here, when it comes to success and the principles described it, you know, and like they said they got them scattered out in this book. So like some of them been presented to me and some wasn't. Now, one of the stories that really did stuck with me too was when it came to what this story, where is that? Let's see here. Yeah, this right here when it called the 50 Cent lesson and persistence. You know, so like the 50 Cent lesson. And this story pretty much explained like how powerful it can be for you to really want something and you put so much energy towards it, because in this pretty much the sum up the story or what it's about a little kid. And I assume that it was like back in the days where it was like more of like segregation time, you know, where a lot of that racist era and everything. Not even try to make this video about that, but this is what this story is about. And it was a little girl, and she was in the she went to the store, and she said that her mama needed 50 Cent. The guys at first was annoying her, and then when he yelled and told her to go home, you know what I'm saying, she still stood right there. He went back to doing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Then she still was right there. So he yelled. When he seen her again, he realized she was still standing right there. He yelled and said, "And I told you to go home. Or you're going to get switches." You know, like we going to get the switch. He going to get something to beat her with it. You know? And then that when she stood right there. He got up, seen her again, walked towards her with malice intent. You know, the other person seen that it was about to get very intenseful in that situation, but the little girl stood right there and stood her ground, and she said, "My mama said I need that 50 cents. Just that fast." It not saying that it tricked him or controlled him, but it put him in the frequency of being belittled, or not belittled, but being bestowed by that child, you know, or however you want to put it. Like his pride was destroyed after that child said that, you know. So he still went in his pocket, pulled out the 50 cent, gave it to the child. The child still got that 50 cent at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Just like the story say, a 50 cent lesson and persistence. You know what I'm saying? So, well, man, I learned a lot in this book, bro. It's a very deep book, you know, and it changes my way of thinking and my way of analyzing to the way of this world, and then like putting yourself in a box and thinking that it's all about just the logical and practical way of living. You know, sometimes you got to be more creative. You got to be more optimistic. You got to be more stepping out that boundary of your always known, you know, the feeling of always known, feeling safe. You got to get uncomfortable, you know. So if you don't get uncomfortable and you don't really like take heed to that, you know, make sure I save my page. Yeah, cause this book is good, and I'm going back in it, boy. I gotta get back in here. It's a good little book. Yeah, man. If y'all ain't got it, bro, this a rich man Bible right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the actual original Bible, but I'm just saying, like, this is that blueprint to get you to another level of success. it's plenty of other type of books out there too as well that I guess that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm majority of my videos, not majority, but it's gonna be one of my niches, you know, of my ideas that I came up with myself. Since my stage name is Knowledge, as an artist, as a music artist, I am gonna be that one day. I'm not gonna say one, I am gonna be the biggest artist, you know what I'm saying? He said one, he said, well, should I say one of them? Because I ain't trying to, I say that conversation for another day. But yeah, man, y'all be sure to get this book, bro. Look into it and really take heed to it. And it's so many types of ways that they broke it down in here for different types of people, a way of thinking. You can read this book, you can figure out something as soon as you start reading. I didn't do that in my process. I didn't do that. I figured something out maybe of like around the 20th page, you know. You could be a type of person, you could read the whole book, and then that when you just takes out your favorite types of favorite types pieces of information that you feel that could benefit you in life, you know, give you that idea, that $1 million idea, you know. So yeah. Yeah, man. Nobody knew. Out of the blue, don't let that love come around there. Especially that shit ain't true. Real shit. It's your ass czar. Out there, baby.
Saw the black moon, I saw the sign too soon in my afternoon. What had got the juice, she had an attitude.